Okay, let's talk about iPods. As you can see here, I have a very small collection of iPods. Now, these go back a ways. These two up here are iPod videos that my wife and I got when we first were married. I have them engraved on the back. I'll put them on in a second just so you can see how bad they are, but they're going to need to be repaired. This guy right here I just bought recently off of Mercari. That was a pretty good purchase for me. Turned out really nice. It works really well. Takes a charge, stays on, all that good stuff. This bad boy was recovered from someone. They were disposing of it. I rescued it, and it doesn't stay on. You know, you can plug it in, and I'll show you that here in a second. You can plug it in, and it will come on, and you can use it, but it needs a new battery. So after these two go out, I'm going to make sure that these are treated properly, and then I'm going to see about getting a new battery put in this one. Now this right over here is my wife's old iPod. Well, one of my wife's old iPods. The other one obviously is up here in the video category there. But this little guy still works surprisingly well. Comes on. I don't know if it's charged. Let's check. Yeah. Oh, needs power. But as you can see, still works. Comes on, takes some charge. I'm sure it's got music on it. And then this is my pride and joy right now. This is the last iPod Classic. Okay, my wife bought this for me for Christmas. I don't know how many years ago, but let's put it this way. They were still making them. All right. She bought this for me for Christmas. It's 160 gigs. I think that was the largest Classic they made. She's still in good shape. Hold on. Hard to take this off one-handed. But I just want you to be able to see. Still in very, very good condition. All right. Still. Of course, it doesn't have any juice, probably. Are you not charged? I'm going to put these all on the charge here just so you can see it. But pretty good shape. All right. And so, here's the thing. I have a M3 MacBook Air. It's really, really hard to synchronize these things with the MacBook Air, which takes USB-C when all of these take 30-pin connectors. But this little jobby right back here, that is a 2014 MacBook Air. Still has USB-A ports on it. It does need juice right now. I just turned it on to make sure I knew what year it was. Does have some personalized stickers on there. That's okay. And that is solely going to be for iPods for the future. Because the iPod is no longer being serviced, shall we say, from Apple. But you can still hook it up to an old computer like that. You can still put music on there. If you own music, which I do own CDs. Not a ton anymore, but I do own CDs. And I'm still probably going to purchase CDs in the future and load them onto the MacBook Air. Now, how am I going to load my CDs onto the MacBook Air? I own the Apple USB super drive, which at the moment I don't know where it is, but I own the super drive, so you can rip CDs to the MacBook and put them in your iTunes library and load them onto your iPods. So my plan right now is to send these two jobbies out first, our personalized 30 gigabyte iPod videos. Everything goes well with those because I really want these to be replaced, or not replaced, I should say repaired, because they are very important to me. Okay, I've had those most of our marriage. We bought those shortly. I know we still lived in New Jersey. That's how long ago that was. So, and I've been in Florida. Oh, how many years? 17 years? So it's been a while. And I don't remember exactly what year the iPods came out. I cannot attest to that. I will do a video on each one of the iPods in my collection, and of course, any new iPods that I add to my collection. So give me 1 second here. Let me try to hook one of these up just so you can see how bad they are. They both need new batteries. That goes without saying. All right, let's see if I can get this to even light up. All right, so it's taking a charge. It'll take a little while for it to actually come on, but see right up here in the corner, that is a bad screen. So both of these need new batteries. Both of these need new screens. I am almost 100% sure on that, but I do want to try to keep the original casing because they are engraved. We got them for Christmas, I believe, one year. Both of us, I engraved mine, she engraved hers, or I bought both of them and had them engraved for both of us. I can't remember which way it was. It's been that many years. The display on this one, not as horrendous, but definitely needs juice. So I found a place online I'm not going to mention just yet because I do not know how it's going to go. So I don't want to say anything about a company that I haven't used before, but if everything goes well, then I'll tell you who I used to have these repaired. So when these two are done, I'll test them out. I'll do a video for both of them at the same time. I think the wheel is off on this, so I have to see if they can fix both of those displays, batteries, get them up and running for me. Let's see if the Classic will light up for us real fast. Hold on. Hard to do this one-handed. So I got one hand on the camera and one hand on the iPod, and I'm trying to plug a 30-pin connector into it. Boom! Look at the screen on that. That thing still looks amazing. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Now, I have my eyes on another iPod that I'm hoping to order this coming week. That'll be in, I don't know how many days. What's on there? Aerosmith. Very cool. So, I don't know what the juice level is on this. Probably not much. No, very low. Okay, but the Classic hasn't been charged in forever. This bad boy right here, which is new to the collection, that's been charged yesterday, so you can see you've got a Metallica album on there. Very cool. Off you go. This little guy here will not come on unless you plug it in, but the good news is he will come on. Gorgeous. And pretty good condition. 4 gigs. Can you imagine 4 gigs? I've got a 256 gigabyte phone, and that's the smallest one they make. Okay, I mean, I know when the so this doesn't have anything on it. This has nothing on it, but it can't be used unless you have it constantly on power. I'm trying to remember the iPhone. When the iPhone came out, came in 4 gigs and 8 gigs, I believe. I don't know the original iPod. I don't know what the original memory was on that. Somebody can let me know. Look at that. She's gorgeous. All right. So that right now is the collection we have. I'll have another one coming in hopefully in the next week. But what I'm going to do for you guys here on the channel, hopefully you guys will want to see something. I'm going to do a video on each one of these. So I'll do something on my Macari one. These two get fixed. I'll do a video for both of them at the same time because they're the same iPod. They're both 30 gig iPod videos. Do a little video on this guy right here. Do a video on my baby, my Classic, 160 gigabyte Classic. I believe that was the last Classic they offered. And I don't have it out here, but I do own the last iPod Touch. When the iPod Touch was canceled, which was only 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whenever the last iPod Touch was canceled, I bought the last iPod Touch. It is sealed in the back. I don't know that I'll do a video on that just because I feel like I should keep it in the box, even though I don't think I'm not holding on to it because I think it's going to be worth money. You know, I mean, my iPod Classic is worth money, but what's your definition of worth money? I mean, it's worth 100 to 200 bucks. Okay, which is probably less than I paid for it, but it's, you know, everything is worth money. Do I expect it to be worth millions of dollars? Absolutely not. I imagine it'll be worth 100 bucks, 200 bucks, something like that. But I'm just going to leave it sealed in the back just because it's the last one. And I might buy another, maybe I'll buy an open touch, and they'll do a video on that. It's a new series to feature here on the channel. There's not a lot of iPods to do videos on. I mean, I know there are people out there that collect iPods, and they collect all different kinds of iPods, not just different models, but branded ones, like companies did branding with them and things like that. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to do different ones that I see. All right, so I have one that I hope will still be available when I get paid this week. I'll pick that up hopefully, and then there's possibly another one on there as well. We'll see. All right, guys, let me know if you want to see more videos like this. I will talk to you real soon. Don't forget, Saturdays for toy unboxings here on the channel. Gameplay videos every day of the week. And I think that's it. Toy Hunt Shorts. Toy Hunt Shorts. Every day of the week we have Toy Hunt Shorts. Shorts, not shirts. We usually try to do four a day. One first thing in the morning, one at 10 in the morning usually-ish, and 2 in the afternoon. All right, guys. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you real soon with another super cool, super video.